Hi and welcome to another episode of Ask VSA, proudly brought to you by the ultimate online singing course, guaranteeing results like no other singing course. If you like this channel, please subscribe and you'll get a little bing 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 notification every time we release a new video, and we release a couple a week. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to every single one of them. And if I think it's a really great question, I will make a video for you, as I am going to make a video for Alex Green. Alex hounded me on numerous social media platforms, and I actually ended up ringing Alex and personally speaking to Alex about this because I thought that he needed some help straight away. But I thought that I will just share this with everyone as well too, and also so that you have a reference point to go back to if anyone needs help with this particular question. And this particular question is, what do I need to do to get gigs, to play shows in Melbourne, but anywhere in Australia basically? And now this is really, this is a never-ending, so I could talk about this for an hour, really. But I'm going to try to condense this into 5 or so minutes as quickly as I can. We're going to come at it from two angles: originals and covers. Okay, originals meaning you're writing your own songs, covers meaning you're playing other people's songs, you're in a top 40 cover band, or whatever it might be, acoustic duos. Let's start with being in a cover band. Okay, that means doing other people's songs. What you first and foremost have to do is, if you're doing other people's songs and you want to play and make money out of this, I would be doing popular songs that people want to hear, not songs that you want to do or that you enjoy. So top 40 covers that people would want to listen to, that's the way that you're going to get gigs if you want to get paid gigs. If you want to do it just for fun and not make any money, but again, you might find it hard for people to give you gigs. You might have to play for free if you're doing your sort of own cover sets of obscure songs. But generally, what you would do is you would need, if you're playing covers in Australia, we generally do 3 45-minute sets or 2 1-hour sets. And that doesn't matter whether it's acoustic or whether that's with a full band. That's a general consensus of it here in Australia. Now the pay rates, again, differ depending on where you're playing, the suburb. It really just depends. If you're playing Crown Casino, you're going to get a lot more money than if you're playing, the Bacchus Marsh Hotel, for instance. You need to get, if you're playing for 3 45-minute sets, you need to have at least 30 songs down, 110%. So you got to practice, rehearse, get these songs down. That's the first port of call that you want to do, is get your 30 songs down. Then what you need to do is I would be recording maybe 5 or 6 or 7 of these, but only about 30 seconds of each song. Now even better, if you've already played a live gig, record your live gig so that you can put a little quick demo together that only goes for about 2.5 minutes of between 7 to 10 songs, so just little snippets of each song. Live would be better, especially if there's a big crowd there. So live would be a lot better if you could do it live, so that the booker that you're going to send this to, or the manager of the pub, club, bar that you're going to send this video or audio to, can just hear this in 2.5 minutes. They go, yeah, you guys are great, we're going to hire you, we need you at this time, whatever it might be. So having a good bio with a video would be absolutely fantastic. If not, get an audio of you guys playing live, or maybe recorded in the studio, so that it sounds really professional and great, of 10 of your songs, as I said, just 30 seconds of each song, so that the booker can hear you. Now, this doesn't matter whether you're in an acoustic band, or whether you're a wedding band, or you're playing by yourself acoustically, or that doesn't matter what it is. You really do need this this audio and this video of you performing. I forgot what it's called now. Show reel. We want a show reel of basically what you do. You want a bio. You also want a list of all the songs that you do as well too. And you want to put this on YouTube, so you can just send basically the manager a link in YouTube, and then they can just watch it on YouTube and hear what you sound like and hopefully book you. This is what you really want to do. Now, if you are very good and you want to make money out of it, you can get a booking agent. So there are numerous booking agents out there, and they would be in, you can Google booking agents for acoustic or originals, but there'll also be under there is a book or a directory. It's called the Australasian Music Directory. So there are a lot of booking agents in there that you can look up, and you can see whether you can get gigs through their agency. Now, they will take a cut of what you do, but they might get you better gigs so that you don't have to shop around. But I would basically just be going down to your local bar, wine bar, pub, venue, wherever it is, and saying, hey, can we play here? And if they say no, say, can we play for free? And maybe try to build the crowd up until you have some sort of repertoire and you've got a reputation of being good, and just keep on playing and keep on doing that. That's what we really want to do. We want to start off with open mic nights, playing for free, playing wherever we basically possibly can. You want to have a defined purpose and a goal of where you want to go. Do you want to do wedding receptions? Do you want to play in wine bars? Do you want to play in jazz bars? Do you want to play in pubs? Do you want to be a full cover band, 4, 5, 6-piece cover band? Do you want to be an acoustic duo? Do you want to be a solo acoustic duo artist? You need to make a defined decision about what you want to do. Get your set together, put it on YouTube, have a Facebook page, even have a website, business cards, set lists, bio, put it all up on YouTube, have it all digitally accessible, and you just basically want to put it out there, try to play. If people aren't going to pay you to do it for free. Until you can get some paid gigs. That's the way you're going to do it. Get testimonials after you've played gigs from the bar manager, staff, wherever it is. This band was great. Put this on your bio. It's very, very important that we do that. That's how you get gigs being a cover band. Now, it's very nearly similar to being in an original band as well too. You want to try to have, it's very hard to get gigs being an original band if you don't have a product, if you don't have a CD or some sort of songs that you can show someone that you've got X amount of songs. But you can get gigs. You just need to know people in the industry, booking agents, again, Australasian Music Directory, or other friends in bands. They're going to put you on if you don't have a CD or an album or something recorded digitally. Now, it is always better to have a product, so an EP or an album. Now, being an original band, whether you're a band or a solo artist, you want to prepare to have at least, if you can, 10 songs. Because 10 songs is a headline set doing originals in Melbourne. So your general consensus of being a headliner in Melbourne is about an hour. And being a support band, you can support from anything from 25 to 45 minutes, depending where you are on the bill. If you're the second last band on the bill, you may be playing for 45 minutes. If you're the first band of 4 on the bill, you may only be playing for 20 or 25 minutes. So it is always good to have at least 10 songs ready, just in case something happens and you blow up and you become big and you've got a headline. Or the headline band pulls out of the particular show and you guys were third up and now you guys are going to headline because there's no one else to play. So it's always good to have that amount of songs. But even if we're just reverse engineering that, if we're starting back, if you maybe only have 4 songs, please go and play open mic nights. There are numerous open mic nights out there, especially for solo artists. Go out and play open mic nights. Once you've got your confidence doing that, if you're a band, again, it's a little bit harder. You really only consider play gigs with bands, but you want to record your product if you can. Now, most bands starting off will do a 3, 4 or 5 track EP, record that, and then you've got a product that you can show to the booking agent, or you can show to radio, and you want to send your product out to all of these places. So you want to try to get it on radio, and go to the biggest radio stations, start at Triple J, and then go down all the way to all the little smaller community radio stations. Send it out to everyone. Again, all these radio stations will be in the Australasian Music Directory. Please pick it up. It's the Bible. And then you want to look up booking agents that can get you better gigs supporting better bands on better days. That's what you really want within the genre that you're doing. So please have a look in the Australasian Music Directory. You'll see that there will be numerous booking agents. Say for instance, Destroy All Lines, and they really do a lot of metal, hard rock, post-hardcore rock bands. If you're not in that genre, don't go with Destroy All Lines, because they're going to get you gigs with those bands. So find someone that's in your stable that's doing the same type of music that you are, and send your bio or demo out. You've got to liaise with other bands. You've got to network with other bands. If you know other bands are rehearsing your rehearsal space, friends, try to get on their gigs. That's what you really want to do. If you do have a local pub, you can try to organise your own gig. Organise maybe 2 or 3 other bands. Say, hey, look, we've got a band. We've got 3 or 4 bands. Let's put it together. I know that we do our student concerts at the Palace Hotel in Camberwell, and you can go and get gigs there if you put your own gig together. They're absolutely amazing. Please contact Raf, and he's got numerous venues around Melbourne. Young and Jackson's, Palace Hotel. I'm just trying to think of another one that's on Warrigal Road. It eludes me now, but please contact Raf and he can give you a gig. He can set you up your gigs, and you take all the money that's on the door. They only take the bar. But basically, again, so just taking it back again, getting your product, trying to go out and play live as much as you possibly can, having an EP launch, try to get it on radio. Try to put it out to record companies after that, not just in Australia, but also in Europe and America as well too. Again, look up all these record companies on the Australasian Music Directory. But again, let's not go too far ahead. We just want to basically focus on getting gigs here in Melbourne, and that's pretty much how you do it. It's not easy getting original gigs, but you want to liaise with other bands. And if you can't get a booking agent, contact the venues directly themselves and say, hey, look, can we get a gig here? If you know anyone that does this genre and they need a band, please let us know. So just go and contact every venue that's in Melbourne or wherever you're basically living and say, can we get a gig doing originals here? But ultimately, again, all the gigs are really done in Melbourne. So if you're living in Bendigo or Shepparton or something like that and you're an original band, you really want to be relocating down to Melbourne or aiming to play gigs in Melbourne, even if you're a Shepparton band or whatever it might be. But that's pretty much what you want to do. You want to just keep on playing, networking with other bands, with venues, but really you want a booking agent. You want to keep on doing this, repeat the process. Once you've recorded your first EP, go back and do it again, keep on playing gigs. And that's a very short, because this is nearly a never-ending, I can talk about this subject for another hour, but that's very short. I'll cut it off there. I hope that has helped you out, Alex Green, and anyone else that's wanting to get gigs in Melbourne. That is just a very quick run through of how to basically get gigs doing originals and covers. I hope that has helped you out. If you like this channel, please subscribe. Please keep the questions coming. And if it is a great question, I'll make a video for you. Thank you for watching. Much love. I really appreciate it. Be good to each other. Bye-bye.